This summer I had the opportunity to participate on the interim study committee for transportation and transportation alternatives. We had about 3 meetings, and some of the topics that came out of the summer study committee were, we focused on transportation alternatives such as airports and the importance that regional airports will play in Indiana's economic development strategy moving long term. We're seeing a greater shift and more emphasis placed on regional airports, and so many of the representatives for those areas came before us requesting that we do what we can to assure that there will be funding available to make sure that those airports are able to continue to thrive so that they can meet the demands that will probably be placed upon them in the future. We also looked at rail and freight and just what kind of role it too would play in Indiana's economic development strategy. And President Obama has placed quite an emphasis on rail, and as a result of that he has put some stimulus dollars in the Beech Grove Amtrak facility that our summer study committee culminated with a visit to that facility, and it was quite exciting to see just how large that facility is. It has about 600 employees. They make above average wages, and many of the suppliers that they use come from the Beech Grove area, so it has a very key economic development component to it. And Obama gave that facility stimulus dollars that resulted in the hiring of 108 new employees, and those new employees are taking taking cars that had been previously out of service and has brought them back in. They are refurbishing those cars and they're putting them back into circulation. And the reason for that is that there is a strong belief that we will see an increase in the amount of rail and the role that rail plays in cities all across the country, and specifically Indiana, as we have a very strong relationship to the Chicago corridor. And we have, as a state, put forth a grant that includes a number of other states that is seeking to try to address some of the challenges that that corridor experiences in the freight and passenger traffic as they all converge in that area. And so there are good possibilities for that grant receiving funding. So we're very optimistic about its outcome. We did receive a brief update on the Central Indiana Regional Transportation Plan, which directly affects Marion County and the district I represent. While we didn't get a lot of specific information about what is contained within the plan, I am optimistic that the plan will address some of the issues that are most important to me and the constituents that I serve, and I'm looking forward to what those results will be in January.